hybrid energy system is the most powerful system. This is the one of what is the hybrid energy system? Hybrid energy system is one or two more system are connected within the sustainable store in the energy system. The sustainable system is using two types of non-conventional source and conventional source. Non-conventional source. What is meant by non-conventional source? The non-conventional source is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. And renewable energy is wind, solar, small hydro. Non-renewable energy is nuclear, oil, and has coal. These are the renewable energy. Non-renewable energy is heading the sun is directly heading the light into DC source. The DC source is converted from the AC source. Which type of use in the AC to DC is used in the transmissions and grid connection of used to the customers in wind. Wind or solar connected into the two types is are non-conventional source of energy. Nowadays used in the many type of solar type. Many persons are used in the solar type. The solar types are only present in the sun is glow in that time. Night time not present in the light or visibles. So the connected with the solar and wind. Is connected to the hybrid system. So one time using the solar system and another time using the wind system. This is the hybrid system. So to get to the electricity of the renewable energy system. The traditional of the renewable energy system, the nuclear power plant is the one of the most important renewable system. The renewable system, the more nuclears are more expensive. So nowadays is not present in the nuclear system. So this presence of the system are used in the solar and wind. Next, plans for sustainability. How to use our plants from get to the electricity. First of all, the plants are storage in the energy. Storage of energy in light energy. Light energy is converted to the heat energy. Then produced in the electrical energy. And the electrical energy then used in the home and vehicles. First of all, the various form of electricity productions of storage of energy. First, in the combination of recovery and disposal of excess in the heat through the heat and power production. The heat and power productions, the power management and control of heat source and come to the source into the plants and sustainability. The sustainability holds are cover to the disposal of excess heat through the combine of heat. The light energy in convert to the heat energy. The heat energy then produce to the electrical energy and convert to the mechanical energy. And the AC to DC, DC to AC. Then sun is produced in the DC source and convert to the AC source. Then use the home appliance. Next, the hybrid energy system. Combination of the hybrid energy system, the combination of balance the system is provide the stable output from the source. Then minimize the depends on the seasonable charges. First examples of wind turbine to get the charge controller and store the energy wind and solar panel to store the source from the charge controller and charge controller then store in the battery bank. Then the inverter is converted to DC to AC. Then use the users. Then the hybrid systems are the power electronics device is converted to the consumption of loads. And then backup production and buck and boost converter and buck and boost converter are used into the system. They minimize the depends on the seasonable charges. The combination of the different energy sources, the available and balance in the system which provide the stable output. And directly into the sun to get the solar panel from the energy and the source of energy. And principle of energy source is The 4 types of energy is available in the system. First one, the DC bus and the AC bus, and DC to AC and AC to DC bus. First of all, the photovoltaics directly into the DC bus. First the photovoltaic and wind and hydro and generator. How do we get the photovoltaic in the source, DC source? The directly reflection into the sun. So DC to AC and AC to DC. So both of PV and wind are connected to the system, then rotating in the inverter and the DC bus line. The charge controller are moved into the conversion. This type of is used in the AC to DC converter. These AC to AC converters are DC load and convert from the AC load, and charge controller and protect the battery and recharging the supply voltage. And AC to DC converter, the charges of optional of inverter and AC load. The battery are converted from the AC to DC. Then the home appliances are used in the AC voltage. Next one, the electrical components of AC. In the electrical components of AC bus, the AC generated into the AC or AC to DC. The inverter control energy supply to the AC load and battery supply to the DC load in the optionals. So the most inverter of charge battery, the DC voltage and AC voltage, and converted into the AC bus voltage. The AC to AC converter is the directly get to the AC bus line and to convert from the AC load. Then optional of the DC load. The DC load of the particular safety method of used in this method. The electricity generation coupled at the AC bus line. The AC bus line, the hydro power plant is to get to the motor. Hydro power plant, how to use in the this world. The hydro power plant, the deeply is sea water, and the sea water is the desalinated water, and they go to the desalinated water head to the water from the depth of the 100 meter depth of length to head the desalinated water. The desalinated water is the hydro power plant, then get into the DC2 and AC power supply. AC to power supply. Next, electricity generate coupled as AC to DC bus line. AC to DC bus line and the AC bus line, AC generating the components may be directly connected to the AC bus line. One are made the AC to AC converter to enable stable the coupling of the components. The most inverter on battery charges is the load of AC to DC converter and charges. AC to AC converters is the battery is converted to the AC to DC to AC and AC to DC. This is the most use of this method. This is the PV and wind. This connected to the parallel. Next, the hydro and generator is the converted from the charge. So charge controller in the AC bus line. So the AC bus line, the AC load is to grid or transmissions. So then you use in the day or night time. So the AC the storage of the system is the AC and DC. And the AC bus line, AC generating the components may be directly connected to the AC bus line. So the stable coupling of components is the AC to AC converter. So signification of acceptance. In the resources evaluations are load analysis, the locations are traceability and study based gathering field data. Next, the quality of air, regularly maintain the equipment. Solar and wind power flexible in the intensity to the weather and seasonal choices. Confidential backup is needed. This is the location source or evaluations and load analysis. Load analysis is the technical, economic and financial or social cultural considerations. This is the signification of acceptance. This is the reliability of regular maintenance equipment. The solar and wind are charge controller. How do the DC to AC convert from this method? First directly into the sun get to the solar panel and rotating the air and rotating the wind blade and then get to the air, and so solar and wind interact with the source, then charge controller, and how charge controller the store the charge, and the battery bank. The battery bank is the temporarily stored in the DC and AC source, and the AC source are then use the daytime and night time. Every time are used to the battery bank, then convert to the DC to and AC in the inverter position. The inverters are generated the inverter position, inverter load are AC to DC, DC to AC, and convert from the each time of every time used in the electricity to produce this time. So the hybrid system. The hybrid systems are harmonious in the energy some points of energy and drawback and power failure and non-conventional energy source. Hybrid power system, the block structures the coordination among various power sources in hybrid power system. Main technological configuration for hybrid power system, the advantages and applications. The main applications of these are PV and wind, then conventional of non-conventional energy sources and conventional energy sources. And the block structure of is the coordination of power source in hybrid system. Power failures of conversions. Next, nowadays in India is used in the energy source of electricity consumptions. USA is here 30,000 of energy is consumption in kilometer per year. Now only the 40%, USA is here 44%, China is here 5%, South Korea is 26%, Japan is 23%, India was only in the 2%. So improving in the electricity worldwide, the average consumption of India's 2430 energy source is produced. Energy profiles of India, the nuclear and how to is used in the many type of energy source are used in India. So first of all, the natural gas, nuclear, hydro, coal, oil. Oil percentage is 36%, coal is 51%, natural gas is 9%, nuclear is 2%, hydro is 2%. The energy profiles of India, the nuclear power plant mostly used in the PV and wind. So some less point of used in the nuclear and hydro. The hydro and nuclear is the most expensive and most expensive components in the the expensive component available in the components. So nowadays used in the wind and PV systems are used in this India. So the coal are oil, and oil is to the earth formation, earth warming are get to the 36% in the energy sources. Drawback of current power system. The presence in the lessons amount of equipment, the power quality, voltage supplied at mass level, power heat failure, and the power heat failure down from the current from some leakage of current into the flow of in AC and AC bus and DC bus. So some trip into the power grid failure. So the transmission lines are tripped. So the power quality is this is the reduced. So expense the load and power plants are grid. The presence in the lesser amount of than requirement and presence of the load and power plants and grid. Voltage supply at most level of energy storage. And this power grid failure. Power failure. What is power failure? Power failure is the main reason of generation frequency. Why in the line, the DC line and AC line, the disturbance in the frequency. Some points are sometimes in the current is overflow into the overflow into the load. So the overload is drawback of consumer side. The 70% to 80% is in the normal positions, and 60 to 40% is the this is the normal percentage, and the 90 to 80% is the high level precision. This is the low drawback of the consumers. Disturbance is generation the frequency, and maintaining the reason for cause power failure. So non-conventional energy sources are nowadays we use this in India. The wind in 45,000 and capacity in the 4,400. Small hydro up to 25 megahertz, the 50,000 to capacity range is the 1,700. Biomass plant is the 12 million of potential in the megawatts, and exiting capacity is 3 million in the megawatts. Urban and industrial waste plant is used the potential of very little exceeding the capacity and potential of 2,700 the used is. Solar is the 20 megahertz per square feet, exceeding capacity is the very little. So then used in the India most PV photovoltaic system is the for solar. Every time you are used in the solar, and every women's and every peoples are very rich peoples and low peoples are used in the solar panels. So India full most used in the solar panels systems are. So next, hybrid system. What is hybrid system? Hybrid system, the combination of two or more conventional and non-conventional power generating plants. Already told the capable of power up to the 5 megawatts. Use the photovoltaic cells and wind turbine. Storage the energy. The storage the energy is the electrical energy, kinetic energy into the electrical energy. The electrical energy convert from the mechanical energy to electrical energy. The battery conversion to the batteries are hydrogen fuel cells. The battery in storage in the hydrogen, and most of useful in the storage and photovoltaic cells, and a combination of the more than the one conventional into another conventional. Now another conventional, now the source or presence of the most wind or PV, and the energy up to the produced into the electricity. The electricity is accepts the power from the regenerating units, and according to the priority rules. Cut off the charge when the battery is fully charged and divert the power to the stable load, then produce the electricity. So the storage of the energy. This is the black structure of hybrid power system. This one, the diesel gasoline, solar power plant, windmill. The solar power plant is the gasoline is emergency backup power. This is the internal combustion engine. This internal combustion engine then get to the synchronous generation, connecting the synchronous generation, the DC to the AC to converter. Then the solar panel is the voltage regulation, and the energy from the energy term in the voltage is the DC to AC. This DC to AC converter unit are used in this. The battery bank, the battery is storage in the energy from source and DC source, and DC source is connected to the inverter. Inverter is AC to DC to AC power, and AC power is produced to the grid or transmissions. Next, windmill is asynchronous generation. The asynchronous generation is temporarily thrown in the air. Some air pollutions or noise are available in the air. So they rectify the air and some use. So the purify air is the voltage regulator. The voltage regulator, then do the DC control unit and internal combustion engine. Then internal combustion engine and convert into the generator. The generator is into DC to AC, then used in the windmill power station. This is the one of the best method of AC wind and solar. This convert in the temporary this permanent store in the battery. Sunlight to get in the daytime, wind is night time. So almost used in day and night time. So the solar and wind plus connected to the connecting to the method of very easily. This method is accepted in the DC from then the generating the unit of according to the periods loose. The control the power deliver to the load and load. The monitor the battery voltage and charge the required. This cutoff charges when the battery the fully charged and driven the power of suitable load. The main technological rules of this method: monitoring the battery voltage and charge the battery accept the requires. The control the power delivered to the load or load. Cut off the charger when the battery is fully charged and drive the power to a stable load. Accept the load and the DC power from the 3 generating unit according to the periodic load. So then monitor the battery voltage and charge the battery as required. Control the power delivered to the load and load. Next, the main technological configuration for hybrid system power system. The electrically generated coupled at this is the method of 3 most method. First one is DC bus line, next AC bus line, and AC to DC bus line. AC bus line is the directly into the source get to the battery. So how do we reduce the noises and unwanted errors? The AC bus are used in the charge controller. The charge controller is the DC bus line. The DC bus line is convert to the battery to inverter AC load. This is the optional of inverter is optional of this method. Why this is the AC bus line? The AC bus line is almost used in the AC to DC converter and charges. The charge converter in the inverter, the most in the electricity generation the coupled at AC bus line. So next, the electricity generation the coupled at AC bus line. The AC bus line, the master inverter as the battery charges, then AC and AC conversion, and the PV system and wind are connected into the source. Interconnection between the AC and the wind, and then move the air reflection to the AC bus line. Then reduce the noises and unwanted error. So they reduce in the DC bus line. So this is the combination of AC bus line and DC bus line. They coupled between the master inverter and battery charges and inverter and optional AC load. Next, this is the AC to DC bus line. The AC to DC bus line, the electricity generation the coupled AC to DC bus line. This the master inverter and battery charges, and the DC bus line is the directly into the load and into the AC line. The AC line is charge control from the PV system, and wind is the AC to DC converter, and AC to DC AC converter is the hydro. So the photovoltaic and wind and hydro is interconnection between the AC bus line. The AC bus lines are into the battery and inverter and DC load. So this converted in the DC load into AC load, then used in the charge controller. The charge controller is maintained in the charge is maintained the charge. So charge controller in the sun PV system or charge from the sunlight in glowing in the sun. So charged. How do we use in the night time? In the night time we are used in the wind. So all time is rotating fan in the wind. So some air are get into this system. So the wind are used in this type. So the hydro is the hydro power plant is the water flowing of water. The movement of water is get to the electricity. And the hydro power plant is the desalinated water into the sea water. The sea water is the depth into the 100 feet depth into the sea length in the desolidated water is the purified water. This used in the drinking purpose, almost used in any agriculture purpose, or this used in the hydropower plant. So this method is are used in this type of load, the AC load and DC load, and directly into the sun get in the DC load. So DC load are converted into the AC load. This is the most uses and advantages of hydro. Average power factor. The hydro is the average power factor. Power factor various power plant. Hydro is 9, thermal is 8. And the advantages of PV system. The two different energy sources are diverse in the supply, reducing the risk and power outage, because the supply diversity and the capacity in the battery can most likely to the reduced in these components. High cost equipment such as battery and inverter requirement for a single system must be specialized to carry the full system load. The second system can be added within the increased capacity and adding the cost for more these components. This system are complexity during the summer month. This not much of sunlight, and during the dark winter month usually in the high wintry, because the supply the diversity, the capacity of the battery can most likely the reduced. So this is the most advantages of this method. This one, the disadvantages is mentioned in the this is the cost of expensive and efficiency is high. So this is the disadvantages, not like in the disadvantages. Only the advantages during the this method. During the summer method, when the not much wind, should be assumed the sunlight during the dark wind month is usually quite widely. Two different energy sources are provide the diversity of supply. Then used in the applications of these applications are only the home appliances and many industrials. First one, lighting, water supplies. Lighting is in the home places, very doing the charge lighting and much filter in the lighting charges. Next, in the water supply, the hydropower plant is in the water supply, and the agriculture purpose and the drinking purpose are used in the communications are networking and the networking and social equipments are used in this method, and supporting equipment such as monitoring and security system. These methods are very easily and applicable per method. So next, using this makes the sustainable living. So the green energy is saving to the energy, hybrid energy. So don't waste in the power. Also get in the sunlight, in wind light and hydro to most used in this method. And hybrid energy is the very importance of this world, very into the world nowadays is used in the hybrid energies is make in a sustainable living in the human world. So this is the method of hybrid energy system. Thank you.